Snipe Squad, what is going on? Back again. It is your boy Sniper Jones coming back with another video, man. Shouts out to everybody who's out there rocking with the Snipe Squad, subscribing, commenting down below. It really helps, man. I want to thank y'all one more time. Today's video is not my idea. Today's video is not mine, man. I want to give a huge shout out to Jordan Tyler. If you guys do not have your notification bell set on, you sleep, because not only do I ask questions in my community tab, like what video should I make, if you give me a dope video idea, not only do I shout you out like my boy Jordan Tyler, I will drop your IG down below in the comments and I will pin it so everybody in the comments can see who gave me the video idea. Now, a video idea I've been thinking about making for a very long time is how to be a sneaker YouTuber. And I never made a video, but I always thought about it, and I really didn't fully want to do it until Jordan Tyler hit me up and he said, yo, you should make a video on how to be a sneaker YouTuber. And I think it's kind of important because a lot of my DMs come from up and coming YouTubers or people who just started making a sneaker channel, and I really think I can help give y'all pointers to how to become a sneaker YouTuber. Now, with that being said, there's not really a right way and a wrong way on how to do it. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people who got their own opinions. What I can do is I can tell you the tools and the techniques that helped me get this far. You know, I've done a lot of things, man. I have some good videos, you know, I do have some good videos with some great views. I also made some great friendships in YouTube, man. I even dropped my own merch that sold out 2 different times, man. So with that being said, that kind of speaks volumes on going in the right direction. And if you guys think that you're interested in being a sneaker YouTuber, look no further, you came to the right video. Now, before we get this video started, I'm gonna ask you guys to hit that subscribe button because we're grinding, trying to hit that 100,000 subs by the end of the year. Yes, you heard it right, 100,000. Also, follow me on Instagram where I post some of the dopest pics, and I also give giveaways on my story you don't want to miss. My IG and my Twitter will be linked down below in the description of the video. Now, for the reason why we're all here, if you're watching this video, either you're thinking about becoming a YouTuber or you just want to know how is it being a sneaker YouTuber? Is it hard? Is it easy? How should I go about it? What are my first steps? And I'm gonna basically try my best to break this down the best way I possibly can. Now, right off the bat, being a YouTuber, I'm gonna tell you guys you have to have thick skin. Under this video, there's gonna be thumbs down, and under this video, there's probably gonna be people in the comments that say outrageous stuff that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. YouTube is an app, and YouTube is a website that anybody in the world can just type in and see whatever video you put up. With that being said, you have to be ready for the comments, and you have to be ready for the negativity, because everything not gonna be all peaches and cream, bro. I'm just being honest with you. There's a lot of negative people in the world, and once they catch wind of what you're doing, especially if you're good at what you're doing, you're gonna have some haters, man. You're gonna have some naysayers, you're gonna have some negative people. So rule number 1, have thick skin. I wouldn't even call it a rule. I'm not gonna give no rules. These are pointers, all right? These are just pointers. Have thick skin, man, because everybody's not gonna agree with what you do. Even if it's not sneakers, you can be a vlogger, you can do reactions, and you don't like a song. Everybody does not think like you, which means everybody will not be accepting to all of your videos. So when you start off with a YouTube channel, the first big mistakes I see people usually do is they have excuses like, oh man, you know, I want to start this YouTube channel right now, but I don't have the camera, or I don't have the lighting, or I don't have this, I don't have that. If that's you, if you're one of those people, give me a like right now, because I'm basically about to break it down and give you all the tools that you need to get past the stage that you in right now. So having a camera, guys, I say this all the time, having a camera. Yes, I use one of these huge cameras with the microphone attached and a Joby tripod attached. Like, yes, I do that. Do you have to do that? Absolutely not. I understand a lot of YouTubers starting off, you don't have the money for that stuff. You don't know where to get it, and you don't need it. Especially in sneakers, I can say firsthand. Look at guys like Unbreakable Kicks. Look at people like Mike Rich. They use their cell phone. Like, I've been with Unbreakable Kicks and Mike Rich at sneaker cons or just out and about, and they literally get footage just like this, bro, the whole entire time. So if you have an iPhone, if you have a Samsung Galaxy, you're fine. Like, don't think you have to have this state-of-the-art camera just to capture your videos, because Unbreakable Kids just hit 100,000. Mike Rich is almost at 300,000 subscribers, which means you can go very far without this state-of-the-art camera. So don't think that's what you need to be successful, because you don't. And then again with the lighting, right? You see like the fancy lighting equipment. Honestly, yes, once again, I use the lighting, but I didn't have it at first either. I didn't have this camera at first either. You have to get it all in supplements down the line if you want it, because you really don't need it. You can find a great place in your house. A guy that I watch, like Tom Stefanik, he goes to like a corner of his living room and he opens up the blinds and it's amazing natural lighting. You don't need these studio lights. You don't need all of the things that people have, and they make you believe that that's what you need in order to start a channel you don't really need. And I know I'm naming sneaker YouTubers. I'm sorry if any of you guys are here trying to figure out how to be another YouTuber, like a vlogger or a reaction channel guy, but I'm just using sneaker YouTuber references to the people that watch this video, because more than likely you know exactly who these people are. And then we have the uphill. This is what I call the uphill battle. Now, I feel like I've been on the uphill battle since I started. Maybe it's just my underdog mentality that keeps me thriving and keeps me pumping out videos. Once you start a YouTube channel, there will be a uphill battle. You're gonna create content after content after content. The views are not gonna be probably what you want, to be honest, and you're gonna wanna give up. I guarantee you have stages to where you want to give up. When I started doing YouTube, it was like 20 people I knew. 20 people that I knew started doing YouTube the same exact time as me, and I fast forward a year and a half later, I'm the only person still standing. All of the 19 other guys stopped. Whether they stopped at 1,000 subs, 100, 20 videos, 5 videos, it got to them. Like, it got to them. Do not let that get to you, man. Everybody goes through it. Look at who's your favorite YouTuber, sneaker YouTuber. Kaish, Bull, Tony, I guarantee they all had that period of time that their videos was not getting traction. It's natural. YouTube has an algorithm to where they spit out videos, and based on the views, the likes, the comments, your video goes further than others. So if you're starting out a channel, you're not gonna have views or the likes or the comments, so of course your video might not get tossed out like the rest of them. With that being said, the most important thing about YouTube, period, I don't care what genre it is consistency. I guarantee you. Now, me and my boy Holla did something funny, man. I asked him when I was at his house, I said, what is the most important thing about YouTube? He said clout chasing. Like, even though it's funny, a lot of people take that route. It's not a shot at nobody. It's just like, it's kind of like, what can you call it, man? It's like a speed boost. If it's a hot topic, you can jump in it, or if you have your opinion about something, you can state it. I have no bias towards that. If that's your way of doing it, cool, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Me personally, I just took the route of just making content consistently and hoping that people liked me, my personality, liking the way that I did sneaker reviews, unboxings, vlogs. I kind of made it my own way, or at least try my best to do it my own style. No, that's not easy. Coming up with your own style is very hard. But the more you do it, the easier it'll become, because you'll figure out small things here and there. Consistency is very important, because not only are you putting out a lot of videos, if you think about YouTube, think about it like this: the more videos you put out, the more chances you have of being seen. Obviously, I try to make consistent daily videos. Sometimes it don't work like that, but if I put myself to daily video content, the more videos I put out, the more chances y'all have to see it. So it just increases my chance of being seen, people subscribing, and people knowing who I am. So once again, up and coming YouTubers, make sure that you post as much as you can, even if it's a 5-minute video or 3-minute video. Man, listen, record, post it, and just try to be consistent. It's a lot of people who, man, if they just were a little bit more consistent, they could be at a different place. Now, here come my favorite part, and this is originality. Now, YouTubers all over, you name your favorite YouTuber, once again, they all have their own originality, especially the bigger ones. The bigger YouTube channels, especially with sneakers, everybody got their own catchphrases, everybody got their own way of unboxing, everybody got their own way of doing it on foot, and that is what basically wins people over at the end of the day. I can honestly say, when I'm on camera and I'm doing my sneaker YouTube thing, this is me. You meet me at SneakerCon, you meet me at the grocery store, Sniper Jones is Sniper Jones, and that's on dog. Now, with that being said, you're really not gonna find your niche. Everybody has a niche. Some people, like Unbreakable Kicks, he does a lot of early reviews. People like Mike Rich, his mall vlogs or his outlet vlogs go crazy. And then other guys like Jock Slade, you know, the unboxings and things like that are off the meters. That's kind of like their pocket. Even though they do a lot of other things, deep down inside, they know that that's their bread and butter. So with that being said, you're not really gonna figure out what's yours until you really experiment with them all, and basically off of the reaction you get back from the subs, that's when you kind of figure out what your pocket is. Doesn't mean you necessarily have to stay in that realm, but you just can't forget about that, and you have to put those videos out constantly because you know what's working for you. And yeah, man, personality, bro. Personality is like the biggest thing in YouTube, along with consistency, because people have to be invested in you. And I have an extensive sneaker collection, so let's say I just grabbed this Travis Scott 4 that I put in the thumbnail that I know is fire. The sneaker is half the battle. So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. If you're one of these guys that gets every release early or on time, and you do your video like this. Yo, YouTube, what's up? It's your boy. I'ma just use like a random YouTube name that a YouTuber would have. Shine Got Kicks, man. I'm back with another video. What I think about these is, you know, these, man, I mean, they kind of cool, you know. I like the baby blue. That is not gonna work. I guarantee you, you're gonna start your channel, you're gonna be at 5 subs by the end of the year, and next year you might be at 7, man. You can't scratch that. Scratch that. When I'm in front of this camera, I'm live, I'm avid. That's just who I am. But more importantly, you're by yourself, man. Like, it's not live. You can edit these videos. If you mess up, don't be afraid. I'm in this room, I'm in the studio completely by myself. I mess up all the time. All I do is I edit it and I make it perfect, or at least close to perfect as I can. I'm saying this because a lot of people are just so monotone and they're afraid of the camera. You cannot grow as a YouTuber or as an entertainer, because YouTube is entertainment. You really can't grow as an entertainer without being entertaining. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but it makes sense if you think about it. With that being said, for all my guys out there who say, hey man, I should start a YouTube channel because I can get every pair of shoes. Not necessarily, bro, because if you don't have the personality, if you don't have something that have the people wanting to watch your videos other than the shoe is half the battle, man. I had this shoe, Tony had this shoe, Mike had this shoe, Jumperman Chris had it. Like, all of the YouTubers, we all review the same thing. The only difference is people come to your platform based off how you put it across. And if you're monotone and if you just like, hey, what's up, what it is, they gonna skip right past you, and hopefully they come see my video because, hey, look, I need that. My next point, be yourself. And by that I mean, in sneaker YouTube, it's so easy to be dominated and persuaded by the majority. With that being said, if a sneaker is hot, the hype beast, they might come get you. Now, I'm not gonna lie, since I started YouTube, I have been dipping in shoes that I don't think I probably would have been doing if it wasn't for YouTube, but I can also honestly say that those are cops I still like. I just kind of expanded my variety because I didn't want to show y'all the same thing. Doesn't necessarily mean that I wanted the cop kicks I didn't like. I just expanded my collection just to make better videos and make different content. I bring y'all this Foamposite, right? We all know that Foamposites are not the best or the most hype sneaker. It's 2019, man. Like, a lot of people don't even like these things. Everybody knows that rocks with me. I love this shoe. That shows kind of like individuality. It's not a lot of YouTubers who rock with these. That doesn't mean I can't. Now, what I'm trying to show y'all about grabbing this shoe is you don't have to only do the most popular sneakers that's out. Of course, you want to do those videos because the numbers are going to be good. But at the end of the day, you still need to be you. Still review what you like. I still have a collection of probably 20 foams, and I'm not gonna let them go because they're not in no more. It's what I like, man. It's what I love. So always remember, buy what you like, buy what you love, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be stuck in a room looking around with a bunch of shoes you don't even want to wear. One of the last points I want to make is like the biggest problem with any YouTuber, and especially sneaker YouTube. Sneaker YouTube is dominated by kind of like the same YouTube names. Once again, it's not a shot. Please, guys, don't be sensitive. Sneaker YouTube is kind of dominated by the same names. Everybody kind of got the same names. Do not be so pressed on your YouTube name. The reason being is because the name really doesn't matter as much as you think. Like, honestly, think about it. If I came to you and I said, hey, look, I'm starting a clothing line, it's gonna be called Pink Dolphin, you would look at me like I was stupid. Like, what do you mean Pink Dolphin? If I was to come to you like, hey man, I'm coming out with a clothing line, man, it's gonna be called Bape. What are you talking about, Bape? What are you talking about? These are examples of the content or the product being so dope that the name just goes with it. For example, like, my name is Sniper Jones. It has nothing to do with sneakers, but my content is good, so the name is fine. What I'm basically telling you guys is don't put so much stress on your YouTube name, because at the end of the day, what matters most is the content. You know, people, man, listen, people will go 3 months without making their first video because they can't think of the perfect name. There's no such thing as a perfect name. There's such thing as a great video. Like, it's a great video, and I don't care if your name is Rudy to Booty. If your videos is fire, I'm a sub. For God's sake, the person with the most subs on YouTube's name is PewDiePie. They don't even make, like, what is that? Doesn't matter. His videos are good and people like him. So if you can survive with PewDiePie, bro, trust me, like, you can do anything you want. And last but not least, man, what I want to say about how to become a sneaker YouTuber, using the tools around you to an advantage. So social media, use it as much as you possibly can, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, promote yourself, because at the end of the day, it's your channel. Do not be caught up in this, oh, I know so-and-so, he gonna put me on, so-and-so gonna put me on. No, bro, this is your dream. This is your goal. You owe yourself yourself, nobody else. Like, it's your dream, so don't expect somebody else to come and pursue your dream for you. With that being said, YouTube can be a lot at one time. I just ask y'all, man, to just keep thriving, keep believing in yourself, and man, just keep pushing, man. I hope this video really does help a lot of people. If I forgot about anything, let me know. I don't mind doing a part 2, even though I think I probably hit just about everything. Once again, man, huge shout out to Jordan Tyler for helping me come up with today's video. If you want to be one of the people that help me come up with video ideas, all you have to do is turn on the notification bell, because I sometimes go to my comments or sometimes I go to the community tab and I always ask, yo, what should today's video be about? And once again, I will pin your comment down below as your YouTube name or your IG, whatever you want me to promote, I will do it, because y'all the squad, man, and I appreciate y'all. Once again, guys, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit that 100K. You know your boy appreciate it, man. And last but not least, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's linked down below in the description. And yeah, man, try to get one of these giveaways I do on my daily story. And before we get up out of here, I just got something to say. Everybody want to be famous, but who really putting in that work though? Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.